so cold.
Fredrik, absolutnie największy gigażat w grze, podążył za nami na sam dno oceanu.
Can you hear me?
Chum też jest w porządku.
Nema, Chitin, Conch, Blue Guy?
Ojeju.
I think this is my fault.
O Boże, jak on chodzi.
What word comes to mind when you think of the earth?
Hello? Is someone there?
Czy jesteśmy w piekle?
Would you say the earth is beautiful?
No. It's mean, and it's rude, and it's scary. And everything nice in it just gets messed up eventually anyway.
Oh, wow.
It's over. It's all over. But like, for real this time.
There you are! Do you know what happened to the others?
Oh, now you care about the others, is that right? They can get boiled for all I care, and as a matter of fact, so can you! Take a look, pal. Here's the treasure you had us throw our lives away for!
What's that?
It's nothing! Nothing usable at all!
Mi by się przydało taka skrzynia.
No plastic, no glass, not even a single nugget of foam. Just this pile of damp paper. It's totally worthless.
It was really all for nothing? So what do we do now?
You want my advice? Go find whatever the apex predator is down here and jump in their goddamn mouth! Then you'll finally be valuable to someone!
Uff, to są setki. Ale bym przygarnął taką skrzynię. Look, I'm really sorry. Get away from me! Grube, grube.
If the world is ugly, then you need to fight. Fight to rip this ugly world apart.
Przygarnąłbym.
I don't want to. I'm tired of fighting. I never wanted to be any good at it. I'm never getting my show back. So what's the point?
Przynajmniej mam rybki. Chum, Fredrik, przynajmniej mam was. Ty, Chum, jesteś co prawda całkiem nowy, ale cieszę się, że cię mam. A ty, Fredrik, dobra robota.
If you don't fight, you will die like prey, along with the rest of this world.
Maybe I don't care. Ah!
Go, Fredrik! Go, Fredrik! Get off him, you varmints! Take that and that! Phew, looks like I was just in time. Come on, Krill, up and at him. Don't wanna. Hey, don't be like that, kiddo. We don't know when those crawlers might make a return. We gotta skedaddle. Just go without me. I'm no use to anyone. Well, that's certainly true if you're dead, so up. Alright, I get it. I'm tired too, kiddo. You ain't the only one who's been fighting a bit too long. And you better believe I got days where I feel like living ain't worth it. Shell, I had the bright idea of bringing two kids into this messed up mess of a world. And right now it's looking like they'll be spending their whole life scraping what they can off the seabed, just like me. But dying now ain't gonna change that, you hear me? Living ain't always fun, maybe not even half the time. But living what we do, it's all we can do. We pick our sad little selves up, we put on our war face and we shocking survive. Cause our stories ain't ready to end just yet. You listening, kiddo? Krill? Oh lord. Krill, stay with me, kiddo. What? What happened? Oh, thank the tides. I thought you were down the drain for sure. You just coughed up a lot of gunk, kiddo. Stuff's probably been feasting on your gizzards ever since we toppled down here. What do you think, Pops? Is it gonna be okay? Well, I must admit my doctorate is not the medical sort, but I've seen my share of gunk infection and appears he's fought it off for now. I suspect he'll be just dandy if he avoids further exposure, I say. We ought to let him rest for as long as we can. Sounds good to me. Boże, Krill stracił po prostu całkowitą chęć życia. Hey, Nama. There you are, kiddo. Glad to see you on your feet again. If you're able to move, we better push onwards before any beasties catch our scent. Pops went ahead a bit. I think he's got an idea where we could head next. Next? Do we really have to go with you? There's nothing I want to do even if I make it out of here. Can I just go back to sleep? Look, Krill, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We can't fight like you can. Ain't none of us surviving alone down here without your help. It ain't right and it ain't fair. But that's the way things are. So after we escape this mess, if you still feel like taking a sand nap, I'll do my darndest to talk you out of it then. But right now you gotta persevere, okay? For our sake, if not for yours. Can you do that for me? Okay, I guess I can do that. I'll help you get out of here and then... I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out. That's all anyone can ask, kiddo. Thanks for saving me. Anytime, kiddo. I'm glad you're okay. Chciałbym mieć... Wszyscy chyba potrzebujemy kogoś takiego jak Nemma w naszym życiu. Kosmos?
Every step of the way, you've seen the fracturing of this world. Water is turning to acid around you. Lucid minds coming apart at the seams. And deep down, you understand what it means.
I do?
That this world is reaching the spiral center. That apocalypse is nigh. But do you comprehend apocalypse, little crab? Can you? Certainly not. If you had truly lost hope. If you understood that this world must end. If you could hear the silence that comes afterwards. All that would remain in your mind is an endless scream. You think you've hit rock bottom, little crab? There is so much lower you can go.
Siema. Ah, you finally... To nie Kosmos, to Frenzied Flame. You finally pulled through. I suppose you're fully up to date on our predicament. You mean that the whole treasure hunt was worthless? Yeah, I heard. I wouldn't be so sure. What's that supposed to mean? It means the possibility remains that we all come out of this as rich crabs, but we shan't find out if we get devoured down here. So our first order of business should be making our way to safety. Tread forward a bit and you'll spot the ruins of Roland's barge. Meet us there and we can plan our next move. Alright, I guess I haven't got any better ideas. Here goes nothing. The Unfathom. Ta gra bardzo szybko skręciła na deprechę, co? Zajebiście, nie? Jej! Wrum, 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 wrum. Nawet w smutku jest radość. Chciałem zrobić tocza, ale okej, gro. No biggie. Czy ta ryba ma nogi? No dobra, chłopaki. Koniec zabawy. Wow. Sprytne. Sprytne z jej strony, sprytne. Chłopaki. Okej. Okej. Za mało im płacisz? Mój prawnik powiedział, żebym nie odpowiadał na takie pytania. Czy raczej na takie sugestywne odpuszczenia. Także legalnie nie mogę ci powiedzieć, ile im płacę i ta informacja ze mnie nie wyjdzie. Incredible, I thought for sure it was too good to be true, but these ruins, this symbol... The treasure hunt was no red herring, anything but. We're on the cusp of an ocean-shaking archaeological discovery, I say. Is it a discovery that could buy me back my shell? If my hunch is correct, it can do that. And more, child. These pillars are fragments of a place thought long lost to waves. You mean the old ocean? Oh, so you have been paying attention. Relics from it used to show up from time to time, but they were always quickly scavenged and repurposed or locked away in private collections. I dare say if yet unsalvaged artifacts from the old ocean were strewn about than here. Why, imagine the going rate on those suckers these days. I can't imagine yourself's current owner being unable to part with it for a treasure like that. And the way these spheres are laid out, yes, this used to be a road. See the light in the distance? That should be the next stop on our search. Oh, I think that's an umami current. If we make it, I can teleport out of this trench. But you'll assist me with this research first, I hope. Yeah, what do you say? Let's just make it there first and then we'll talk. Nikogo to nie dziwi, że Krill ma magiczne moce? Did you hear? Conch says there might be still a chance for me to buy my shell back. Krill, can I ask you something? I get it. My shell's not a big deal compared to everyone else's problems, but I just... Not that. I'm curious. Even after all we've been through, I still don't know a whole lot about you, Krill. Take your life in the tide pools, for instance. What did you do back then? What kind of stuff did you enjoy? Nothing. Alright, I guess if you don't want to spill your beans, I'm telling the truth. I think I just did nothing at all, mostly. Can we keep moving now? It's getting cold here. Sure, kiddo. Byłam dzisiaj na spacerze i rowerowo. Co? Jak właśnie powiedziałem? Byłam dzisiaj na rowerze i na spacerze dodatkowo starczy. Dysleksja. Mam stwierdzoną, tak by the way. Mam stwierdzoną. Także dziękuję bardzo, ale obraza nie działa, bo mam na to papier. Mam papier, który udowadnia to, że jestem głupszy niż wam się wszystkim wydaje. Wow, hej. A gdzie są moje chamsy? Where are my bros at? Nie do końca wiem, co robię. Ej, no gdzie są moje ryby? Serio, jakby chłopaki, nie po to was mam, żeby was nie mieć. Co ma takie oznaczenia? Pianka? Styropian? Czy to jest styropian? O, the false moon? Ej yo! Też tak potrafię. Au. Szlak by to. Wow. No. Kurwa, jak ja się tu dostałem. No i jesteście, chłopaki. Gdzie was było? Gdzie byliście, jak was nie było? No nie, kuźwa. Ja w ogóle nie wiem, co ja naciskałem. No, zrób dodge'a, Krill. Stary, rusz się! Easy. Brilliant work, your virtuosity for violence continues to impress, but we're not out of the metaphorical meat grinder yet, I say. Our next destination is... Hold on! I don't know about you, but I'm pretty ready to just warp out of here and forget this nightmare ever happened. So if you want me to help you, you need to stop being vague and tell me exactly what we're looking for. I say, you've grown quite assertive. Darn right. Very well, I'll explain my findings. Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Of the perfect world. The perfect world? Indeed, the perfect world. A piece of armor crafted by the hermit sorcerers of the old ocean. A shell that grants full control over the currents themselves, the ultimate umami conduit. They say the hermits wielded it to keep the sea in balance. But the king of the old ocean grew paranoid as his reign neared its end, and he feared their power. He ordered the hermits exiled, and their artifacts destroyed. But supposedly, he craved the world's abilities so greatly that he could not bear to destroy it. So, though he could not wield it, he locked it away deep beneath his kingdom. I'm aware this sounds too good to be true. It could be pure chance that we stumbled on these ruins. Or it could be that something or someone has been leading us here this whole time. Either way, if we can prove the story is correct and discover the world, the two of us could be legends, child. As well as disgustingly wealthy. I'm talking serious moolah, I say, the kind even Roland can only dream of. That does sound pretty convincing. I'll think about it, but I'm definitely going to town first. As you wish, return here when you're ready to make history, I say. So you're saying this little number can take us right back to town. This feels like the kind of information that have been good to know up front, kiddo. I just can't fight everyone new, to be honest. I just step inside it and I picture where I wanna go, and it just kinda works. Well, I never. The ocean's still full of surprises. I don't suppose I could convince anyone to remain and seek untold riches with us. No way. I'm out of here. This sunk cost has gotten way too sunk for me. Plus, I'm sure my kiddos are worried sick. I'm headed home with the other survivors. Did anyone else actually survive? We sure did! The universe itself conspires to snuff us out, and yet our flame persists. So says I. Are you two related? Certainly not. We are, and I cannot stress this enough, completely distinct individuals. Well, I'm happy to see you both made it. Good luck seeking ultimate power, old-timer. If you need me, I'll be in New Carcinia, and Krill? If you're really delving even deeper with this fella, I think you ought to have a chat at bottom feeders first, for old time's sake. Consider stopping by, alright? The shell kid, it's been ages, really thought you bailed on me, huh? So how goes the treasure hunt? Well, the treasure was worthless, and it fell into a huge pit. Oof, that sounds like bad news for a certain little hermit who likes their shells back, huh? But it sounds like there might be more treasure down there in the deep. You're not talking about the drain, are you? You're crazier than a kraken, kid, you know? They say that's where the dead people go, right? Do what you gotta do to get me paid, but I'm just saying it's your funeral. You and Mom made it back okay, you were gone a while, what happened? We got lost for a bit, don't worry about it, okay? Boring, Mom won't tell me either. Oh, thank heavens you're back. My mustard was up in knots just thinking about really go through the deep with that geezer. I guess you don't think I should go then. Krill, I give you a hard time and all, but you ain't a baby. If you wanna keep risking your life in the hopes to get your shell back, don't let me stop you. I just wanted to ask you something. Sure, anything. I asked you before, what you did before leaving the tide pools. I said before, I really don't wanna... I know, it's okay, kiddo. What I wanna ask is about what's next. You keep talking about things going back to normal for you. Is that really what you want? If you get back that shell of yours, are you headed right back up to your tide pool to do nothing again? Cause recently you've been doing a whole lot of something. Yeah, and a lot of good is done me. Would you hush up with that kinda talk? You inspired us, kiddo. And I reckon that's the most alive I've felt since I moved to this goddamn city. The way things turned out, don't change that. Shuck, what I'm saying is, if you decide you wanna put down the fork, you've always got a place under my roof, kiddo. That sounds... Thanks. But I need to do this. I get it, kiddo. I mean, I don't, but I do. Doors open anytime if you wanna change your mind. Nemma jest przekochana. Uwielbiam ją. Gdzie muza? No, nie ma. A powinna być? Nie wiem, czy to powinna być muza, w sensie jesteśmy w takim troszeczkę low poincie, nie? No i jesteśmy bardziej w horrorze niż Soulsie w tym momencie. Crippling Depression trochę. Także pytanie raczej nie jest, gdzie jest muza, tylko czy powinna tu być muza. Abyssal Plains. W DLC mieliśmy... Czy to są te kraby z tu... Czy on ma telefon na głowie? Jak w ogóle walczy z czymś takim? Huge! Get fucked? Got fucked. Nie telefonem! Puść mnie! Puść mnie! Puść mnie! Może te haki są mi... Mogę na nim wylądować? Kinda. O kurde. No nie! Nie, jak to mnie znowu zmaszotuje, a przysięgam na Boga. Cóż, przynajmniej miło, że nie zmaszotowało, nie? Bardziej kontrowersyjne jest zakładanie związków zawodowych niż rozmawianie na temat sex dungeons na open space. W dzisiejszym odcinku dowiedz się tego z Adą. Sex Dungeons. Uczy i bawi. Shuttlecock. Co tam, Daria? Co u ciebie? Masz jakiś ciekawy fakt dla nas dzisiaj? Ada nam już powiedziała, że, cytuję, bardziej kontrowersyjne jest zakładanie związków zawodowych niż rozmawianie na temat Sex Dungeons na open space. Czy ty masz dla nas jakiś ciekawy fun fact dzisiaj? Dziobaki nie mają słupków. A czy dziobaki nie są ssakami? Nie! 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 Puść mnie, ty! Ja słyszałam, że dziobaki pocą się mlekiem. Czy dziobaki po prostu postanowiły być najbardziej losowymi zwierzętami? Tak jakby wydzielają mleko z gruczołów i młode je zlizują. Kuźwa, przestań we mnie strzelać, ty tempa ośmiornictwo. No, atakuj go! You mean traumatized! Już jestem straumatyzowany! Co mi nagle troszeczkę więcej... Ten stream może bardzo szybko przerodzić w coś niewiarygodnego. Przestań! Czym ty w ogóle we mnie strzelasz? Przynajmniej ciągle jesteśmy w tematyce zwierząt wody. To prawda, wszystko jest lore friendly. Przestań to robić, stary. Jak ty to w ogóle... Przestań. O kurde. Jak to pierdolę? Czemu ich tutaj tyle jest? Spadam stąd. Nie martw się, wszystko się jakoś ułoży. Nie byłbym taki pewien, ale miło, że pytasz. Co cię straumatyzowało, stary? Czemu do niego idziesz? Nie! Nie! No nie! Może jednak nie wszystko się ułoży? Przestańcie, proszę, Jezu, co to jest za lokacja w ogóle? Dlaczego te ryby mają atomówki przenoszą? Jak z Fallouta, oni mają... Nie wiem, co ja mam zrobić? Jaki jest poprawny tok mojego tutaj... Może jednak ta ciężarówka była dobra, bo pozwoliła nam przez to przejechać! Nie, ja chcę stąd po prostu odejść, nie? Tam w ogóle raczej nawet nie ma... Pewnie tam jest coś dobrego. Cholera, czy to cały czas był skrót? No way! Ale to nie ma znaczenia, że ja cię wezmę od tyłu. Nie! No! Nawet nie mogę zareagować na czas! Nawet nie... Nie mogę! Albo się uspokoisz, albo nie. Albo co? Albo się uspokoję, albo nie, co? Nie ma tam nic, to był koniec zdania. Okej, nie, to wiesz co, myślałem, że tam będziesz mi grozić dalej. Źle się zrozumieliśmy. Błąd w komunikacji. O, nie będę ci mówić, jak masz żyć? Szkoda. Przydałaby mi się taka osoba. Czy nam jest boss, krab? Czuję się trochę zagubiony w życiu, więc taka osoba, jakbyś mi mówiła, co mam robić moim życiem, to generalnie myślę, że dobrze by na tym O nie, ty go zabiłaś, Hitan. Jezu, jak dobrze. Jak dobrze. Cześć, laska. Hitan, you're alive. Didst thou think I'd be slain so easily? Feh! What brings you further into these depths, vagabond? I'm still looking for treasure, I guess, but like a different one. Indeed, so you feel it too. The power that lurks down here in these depths. That sort of strength I've been seeking all along. I must unearth it, use it to bring ruin on the tyrants of this ocean. Krill, chill out. Well, not if I get there first. Oh! That's the spirit, now we are talking, little crab. If our souls must clash, then let them clash not as enemies, but as worthy rivals. Onward, destiny awaits! O, kasenka.
You're certain we're going the right way?
How should I know? Think I spend my weekends here, do you?
Well, then what the shuck am I still paying you for? Matter of fact, we're in this mess cause you couldn't defeat a damn lobster. Good for nothing. I should have left you on the seabed where I found you, you little...
It's you.
Sorry, ale już jesteś wolny, nie musimy.
Enjoying the spoils, are you, lad? Proud of what you've done?
Look, man, I don't want anything from you. Please just leave me alone. I don't want to fight anymore.
Please leave me alone. I don't want to fight anymore.
But fight ye did. Just like me. Just like old Lincoln. And down here we've both drifted. Two worthless sinners.
Irish?
Right where we belong. The bottom of the train!
To irlandzka ośmiornica. To jest najgorszy możliwy rodzaj ośmiornicy. Trafiło go to w ogóle?
Plastic little barnacle!
Ups,
The
ups,
sound of a
ups,
cracking shell! It never
ups!
noxious little bastard! Roland, you bastard. Seems I'm as worthless as you.
On zabił swojego szefa. Czy to jest bardziej kontrowersyjne niż rozmawianie o Sex Dungeons w Open Space'ie?